Alrighty, and welcome back to another episode of NOVAtazz Automotive Podcast. This is episode 29 of season 2. Um, Day before Labor Day. Hope you guys are all having a good time. Oop. Yeah, I don't rip my own here we go. Just rip my own earbud right out of my ear. Anyway, so episode 28. Last episode. Well, tomorrow is Labor Day, so hopefully you guys are all out enjoying yourselves this weekend, while still staying safe with current situations. I wouldn't say you can't go out and go enjoy yourself. Just make sure you take precautions and do what you're supposed to do, what you need to do for your own safety and the safety of others. As we are here every Sunday night at 9 p.m. And let's see. So how do we get this week started? How you guys doing? What you guys up to? Anything new? I realize it's only been a week, but you never know. I'm having my own difficulties today. Apparently, Facebook now will only let you share to like 5 or 6 people at once, which made it hard for me to get out my invites for the people that come up here on the screen. Hopefully, they get the message in time. And my YouTube was acting a little weird today too. So hopefully we don't have any issues with that. I see we have 3 people in here as we speak, I do believe. If you're in here, say hi, man. You know, come up here, join the chat. Let us know how you're doing. I'm going to get my beverage of choice ready. I saw a few interesting things on YouTube this week. DIY Gang, his burnt Hellcat wide body Challenger. Oh my god, the paint on that is absolutely gorgeous. He went with a color he's calling purple, which is like it's a blue purple candy. Fades between a bluish black to a really really bright purple. Absolutely gorgeous car, and can't wait to see it like with all the tape pulled off of it and everything. Right now, it just has. He still had it in the paint booth his last episode, so. It's Just a 6 is teasing a really big episode coming up next weekend. I'm kind of curious as to see what that is and what that's all about. Let's see. Street Speed 717 got the louder exhaust on his Lamborghini. Let us all know that he's getting rid of the C8, which I think we all saw coming. He doesn't hold on to those cars super, super long. He's got another one coming down the road, and I think he wants to put that money towards something else. He's basically run out of content to do with the C8. I can't tune it, can't do nothing with it. He's already got it twin turboed. You know, at this point, it's kind of stationary. You can't do anything more with it until they unlock the tune. So, it is what it is. At least until the next C8 comes out, which, like I said, he's already got it ordered and it's ready. Let's see, what else did I see? I don't know. Alrighty. Let's see, who else? Why am I just drawing a blank today? It's kind of actually normal for me. How are you guys doing out there in the world of YouTube? I'm actually going to guess everybody's probably busy tonight because of Labor Day being tomorrow. It's always risky uh, coming on live the day before a holiday. Now, I know Pilot will be here back here shortly. He says he's got to go a beer run. I don't know who else is still in here. Like I said, if you're in here, say hi. Come chit chat. Let us know what's going on, what you're into. I can give you an update on my channel. I will be back up to the shop within the next couple of weeks. I live up here in the northeastern Pennsylvania, and from what I've seen of weather forecasts for this winter, it's supposed to be pretty bad this winter. So definitely need to make sure I get that truck up and running because that thing is a monster in the snow. So I feel I'm definitely going to probably need that this winter, so I need to get that up and running. It's not that far from going. I just need to replace a line on it. Plus, I need to go check up on my other vehicles. Got the Nova up there and the TA, and I got to go check on them. I haven't been up there for a little while because of winter and then COVID. So I haven't been up there for a little while. Need to get that checked out. So I gotta get that checked out. I gotta check to see like I said, I gotta check on the cars. Probably gonna have to put another tarp on the TA. Last time I was up there, it was starting to look pretty worn. So I have a feeling it's been another couple of months. It's probably gonna need to be replaced, especially before winter. Oh, and we have a Big E. Well, we have a Big E's hand. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I'm not sure if I'm regretting going live the day before Labor Day.
Oh.
Well, whatever happens normally when we go live the day before a holiday.
Gets nothing.
We get crickets, right?
Yeah.
I'm showing 3 people. I've been up as far as 4. The only chats I've had were before we went live, which Pilot I'm sure will be back. Give him another 10-15 minutes. He'll be back probably, depending on how far away his beer supply is. I'm guessing for how long I've been live already, that it wasn't downstairs to the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you. You just shot a coyote in
Yeah.
Call of the Wild.
I lost my phone for a little bit, and so I'd had the game in full screen, so I didn't think to exit full screen and see what time it was.
Right.
I just had to go into Google and find my Android device, and for whatever reason, it was under my cover on my bed.
It didn't want to face the world.
Yeah, I'm like looking around the house. I'm in the kitchen and the bathroom. We still can't find it. I'm like, where is it? And then dirt is right in my room.
Did you lose your mascot, or is she hanging around too?
No, she's around here somewhere.
You've moved your camera. We can't see your bed anymore.
Well, it's not that I moved my camera. It's hang on a second.
Normally between where you're sitting and then where the camera is, normally we can see her playing on the bed as she's playing on the bed, but you've moved your camera at least at some point. But yeah. So we were just talking about all the things going on automotive YouTube that I've seen recently. It's Just a Six is teasing a big video coming up next week. I'm gonna guess it's another reveal of the next giveaway car. They just gave away the Viper.
Cool.
And I know that he teased like a little snippet of it, and it's a cinematic, and I've seen lots of pew-pews. And the last time they did a cinematic with lots of pew-pews, it was like the teaser ad for the Viper giveaway.
Oh.
Where they stole the Viper out of the gas station from the one guy. So like you see the gas station, you see the like that one was the Viper rolled into the gas station. The guy went to go pump gas. went to go make a phone call, didn't have signal, and was walking away from the car for a little bit. Somebody snuck up, got in the car, and drove off with it.
Oh.
And then they rolled into It's Just a Six's garage with like a bunch of people with AKs and stuff. You know, like they opened up the door, a bunch of people with AKs came out into the parking lot. The car rolled in, and then they walked backwards back into it, and the door closed. That was the teaser.
Oh,
it was pretty cool. You know, all shot with like drones and different things. He had a lot of cool like flyby shots and different stuff. It was pretty cool. So nice. I'm guessing they're giving away. I don't know how they're going to top the Viper. How do you top a Viper?
C8 Corvette.
I'm not even. I think a Viper tops a C8 Corvette. C8 Corvettes are a lot more like even now. C8 Corvettes
0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds for only 60 grand. It's kind of hard to beat.
But prestige. But prestige.
I mean, it's got the Corvette nameplate and it's mid-engined.
Right, but Viper. A lot more rare.
What year Viper, though?
That one was I think that was a 3rd or 4th gen Viper that they gave away. That one where they kind of like lost the Viper kind of lost more of the aggressive look to it, but still had like a good bit of power to it. Right before they went.
2004 or 5?
Something like that. It's not a bad looking car, but that one. But granted, then Mike from Street Speed, they gave away that other Viper, the black one, which was like a 2000 and the next gen right after that.
Yeah.
So the newer one's like a 2012.
The remodel, the one where it's not Dodge anymore.
No. Right before it was not Dodge.
Oh, so like 2008.
Yeah, like the where they were round again. They had that more aggressive front end and stuff. It was like Goon Squad's Time Attack one, but not the Time Attack version.
Why is my capital locks still on?
Don't know.
Have you seen the I don't know, it wasn't a Viper, but it kind of looked like one, like the Charger concept from like 2005, I think it was.
The original Charger, the one that before they decided to go with the luxury platform. Yeah, I remember that when I was working at Taco Bell when I saw that original one. It was a red rendering, I think, right? It's been a long time since I've seen it. Like a long time.
See. Open a different window. I did. That was smart of me.
I'll tell you what, though, I was about floundering there for a second.
That one?
Wait, where? You were just sent it to me.
No, hang on a second.
You should just share it to the screen so everybody.
That's what I'm doing. I have 2 different windows
you're
open.
Sharing your whole self, your whole thing.
Yeah, I know, because I have 2 windows open.
I remember that one.
Don't want to click on it.
Yeah, definitely.
But they actually had this car in Midnight Club 3.
I had that game.
Dude, like...
That would have been a cool looking car, but that would not have fit on the 300C platform.
Oh, no. I mean... that's a long wheelbase. Oh, 99 is when it came out.
Yeah. It's too low. It would not have fit on a Chrysler 300C platform. Though it's not very much Charger-ish. It's a nice concept, but it definitely didn't have the retro styling. Not that the freaking original Charger that came out after the one that actually came in production, that was nowhere near Dodge Charger-ish anyway. I'm almost wondering if they would have had a better design going with an actual Charger. What?
What is this?
Looks like a Chrysler 300C with a faceplate, with a Dodge front it almost looks like a Dodge Ram front bumper.
Those are the headlights from the Ram. It's the bumper from the SRT 10. All right, that's enough of that.
Okay. Oh my God, where are you people in the chat, man? Oh, there's Mr. Mach 1. I was just about to say, where is everyone? The chat was dead. There were crickets out there, man. I could hear them in my ears. You heard them? I think I even heard a dust. I think I even heard one of those dust bushes go rolling by.
Tumbleweed.
With that iconic like Clint Eastwood music. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, Mr. Mach 1, was that everybody was going to be either wasted because they didn't have work tomorrow, or out celebrating the holiday, or what have you. But you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm going live anyway because at worst case scenarios, I'm on here for an hour or so, nothing happens, and that's it. But like last week, the whole first hour, almost hour and a half, this live stream was dead. And I was just about to get off, and then like 3, 4, 5 people all popped on, like right around 10:30. We were on until like what, 1 in the morning.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we went on for another 2 hours, 2.5 hours after that, and I almost gave it. I was like maybe 5 minutes away from closing up shop, and just like so like, and I've done that before. Gotten off, and then like I get messages saying, "Damn it, I just missed it. I was just getting on." And yeah, I mean, it's got to be reasonably okay for the first hour. Otherwise, I'll kill it because I don't want to sit here and just talk to nobody. But then again, I know that a lot of times that later, like the last hour, like from like 10:30 on, sometimes gets busy. Are you even gonna make it till 11 or 12 tonight? You're already on.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Mr. Malkwan says he's working tomorrow. I can bank a day, and you. Oh, okay. So yeah, you work a holiday, you get a day off. Yeah, my old work used to do that. My work now, I'm salary, so I don't have to work holidays. Like
what?
I don't work holidays at all. So that's a little bit different. I'm not used to that. But that's also part of why I took the job, because most weekends off and holidays off. I'm 37 years old. I'm tired of getting stuck working while everybody else is off. So, makes it hard for me to be on because I work afternoons. Yeah, can understand that. I make my own schedule. Sometimes I don't get up and start working until noon. Sometimes I'm up at 7 or 8 and working. All kind of depends on what I want to do. As long as I get my hours in. I have to bank so many hours in a week, but it doesn't really matter when and where I get them. Just as long as I get them. Oh, what you doing, Biggie? I know you're doing something.
I'm just looking up stuff.
Looking up stuff.
Where'd it go?
Did you see anything interesting automotive-wise this week on YouTube's?
Nothing automotive-wise.
I'm wearing my my new Street Speed shirt. Came in yesterday.
Cool.
It's got that 80s the 80s like Miami Heat looking to it. It's for the C8 giveaway.
Yeah.
So I think that's over. So they're just waiting now on getting the results back. I haven't figured out what the next car they're giving away is. I'm normally pretty good at figuring that stuff out. I haven't figured it out. There's nothing in his lineup right now that I would say would be, giveawayable.
Yeah.
His C8. Did you hear he's selling his C8? The twin turbo car?
Yeah.
Yep. He's taking the twin turbo. He's taking the turbo kit off of it. He took the wrap off of it already. Basically, it's going back to stock. See, you can tell when he's going to give away a vehicle because, or he's not keeping a vehicle because he doesn't take the stickers and stuff off of the radio.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever he doesn't take any of that stuff off, he's not keeping it. Because he'll leave all of that stuff on. Whatever he doesn't have to take off for making it drivable, he tends to leave on. So, all the little doodaddy things. Haha, some folks at work think I might make my own schedule because I'm in quality, and they don't see me all the time. Yeah. You know, and what people don't see, they make up stories. So, you know, and that's how that works.
Yep.
Yeah, Biggie knows that one.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see you at Walmart, they assume you're slacking.
Pretty much.
Then again, you might have been slacking, who knows. No Chris again this week, I guess.
Not to start.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, I sent out a message. Did you hear that Facebook's freaking keeping me from sending out group shares, like forwards?
Really?
Yeah, I had to share it to like 3 or 4 people at a shot. And go back in, go out, go back in, and hit reach for. It's so annoying. It's annoying that you have a platform, and number one, they let you see what they feel like you want to see. You can't see what you want to see. I mean, before, you used to be able to like at least say, no, I want to see my timeline in you know, chronological order, and I want to see everything.
Yeah.
But then they took that away. You
Wow.
know, and it's just like everything else. It's just like, it's so annoying. YouTube is not sending notices like they used to. Yes and no. I don't know about this one because literally I sent out. I didn't pre schedule this one. Because I didn't know if I was going to do it tonight, and I didn't want to pre-schedule it for last week, and then I not be able to do it this week. 2, I was going to do it earlier and forgot. So I came up here at like 8:50 and set up the live. So if you didn't get a notification before 8:50, that's why, because they're technically, it didn't exist. This live stream did not exist until 8:50, and literally I set it up, started, and immediately started the countdown. So went live and started the countdown. So yeah, I don't always get the. It all depends. I don't know. Like sometimes, I'll notice that if I put it out a week ahead of time, sometimes people don't get the notification when I go live. Other times, you know, I can do it right before I go live, and people still won't get it. Other times, if I do it earlier in the day, I'll get a lot more people that come in. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I do. If I could figure it out, I'd probably be a little bit more successful.
Yeah.
But they, like, every time somebody figures it out, they change it. You know? And again, it's just like Facebook. They decide what you want, you know, what they feel you want to see. That's also, you got to make sure that if you do see this live stream earlier in the week, there is a reminder button you can click on the video to remind you when it's coming time to go live. What did you do?
What?
I don't know. You touched something and you just went Static City.
I nudged my microphone cord.
Yep, that was it. YouTube doesn't know what they're doing to themselves either. You know what? You know, it's not automotive related, but anybody who knows who Markiplier is, he's a gaming channel. And he got a strike the other day.
Really?
Yeah, one of the biggest channels out there got a strike. And you know what it was for?
No.
Okay, so there's a funny skit video out there, and it starts off like a road rage video.
Yeah.
And you see this guy getting angry at this van, and he goes up and starts banging on the window of the van, and out pops like 3 or 4 mascot, like Disney characters. And start beating up this guy, and it's in Russia.
Of course.
Scrat. I think one was Scrat. One was one of the Five Nights at Freddy's characters. SpongeBob was there, and one other one. It was 4 of them, and they start beating up on this guy, and then they go piled back into the van and what have you. It was just a freaking funny, you know, mock video. And that video has been on YouTube for, I don't know, 10 years. Fucking forever ago. Anyway, so this one dude had it as part of his compilation of funny videos. He got a strike for it. Now, he's a smaller YouTuber, and apparently he's got a strike or two for some other things or whatever. So they basically, from what I think of, he they suspended him from putting up videos for a little bit.
Oh my god!
And he made a post about it, and tagged YouTube and stuff in it. Markiplier saw the post. No, he also tagged Markiplier because Markiplier had it in one of his funny compilation videos. Like his Try Not to Laughs. I'm sorry, guys. I'm over here looking at here. I should be looking over here. But anyway, so he sent it out for the guy. He says, "Yeah, YouTube, what's up? I have this in my videos too. Why am I not getting a strike and this guy is?" Next day, Markiplier wakes up. He's got a strike. Now the thing is okay. I'm sorry, but especially if you're putting up a video or had a video up, it's like when you have as many videos. I want to say Markiplier's got to have at least 1,000 videos.
Oh yeah, for sure. Probably
several thousand. He uploads a hell of a lot more than I do, and I have almost 400 and some videos. What was I gonna say? What they should have fucking done is say, "Hey, we noticed a video on your channel. Here's said video. We'd like you to either edit this part out or take it down."
Yeah.
Give somebody a chance to comply before giving them a strike.
Mm-hmm.
Give a person a chance to meet your rules. Don't just like slam the ban hammer down on them. Even I run several Facebook groups, along with all my YouTube stuff, and that's one thing that I don't immediately ban hammer somebody on one of my groups just because they break a rule. You quietly pull them aside, you send them a message, and like, "Hey, this isn't cool. Don't do this." Now, you get snippy with me when I'm freaking trying to sit here and be nice. Nope, you're gone. Or if it's something that's like clearly like we have a no whatever policy for spamming the page with like counterfeit shirts, shit like that, fake Ray-Ban sunglasses, those ones were an instant, nope, you're gone. You're kicked from the page because we know exactly why especially if you just like joined yesterday. Yesterday, today you flood the page with Ray-Ban freaking ads. No, you're just a spam bot. You're just there to freaking, get the quick buck and leave.
Yeah.
Those ones are immediately. But if you're a member, okay, and whatever, and you decide to harass another member or do any of those no things, you're gonna get a talking to first.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how the talking to goes, depends on whether or not you get the ban right then and there. Or we'll give you another shot, and if you do it again, then you get the ban. It's none of this immediately, you don't even know what the fuck you did, and boom, you're gone. Kind of Dr. Disrespect fucking kind of bullshit with Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't agree with any of that. If you can't tell somebody why they're getting in trouble, and you didn't give them a chance to correct their mistake before you gave them the axe, then that's just shady. Be a little bit of a, impersonable thing and, treat your people like human. We make mistakes. Yeah. Sometimes we don't think about what we put up. I mean, I've done it before. I've said things that offended people that I didn't realize was going to offend somebody. Mm-hmm. Now, doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to take back what I said because you just may be an oversensitive little freaking twat. But I may say, "Oh, wait, I didn't even think about that could offend somebody in that way. I'm sorry." You never know. Give somebody the benefit of the chance to at least attempt something or other. I see Mr. Mach 1. I'm not sure if you watch his channel. But he's got several cool cars. In fact, he's got a Fairmont, I do believe. Cool. Straight Six fan.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that ended up in the garage recently.
Oh,
Now, granted, that's not my favorite car he has because it would be the Mach 1. He's got like a Fox body Mustang, and then he's got an older Mach as well.
yeah.
But yeah, and then Pilot said that Jeep is bringing back the Grand Wagoneer. Now, every once in a while, I'm excited when they say they're going to bring back something. I don't think I'm going to be necessarily excited about them bringing back anything old in any time near future.
No.
We are too close to everything being an electric vehicle, and I don't see them engineering a vehicle that isn't going to be electric. I mean, granted, everybody's got to accept the fate that is where the automotive industry is going. It's going electric or hybrid.
Yeah.
There's no going back. There's no turning. I mean, everybody says, "Oh, it's going green." As far as I'm concerned, no, it's not. Yes, fossil fuels are bad for the environment, but as far as I'm concerned, lithium batteries are worse.
Yeah.
Though they don't put pollutants out every day, but the amount of devastating amount of devastation that causes the Earth just to mine those components to make the batteries is absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
So, yes. At the customer point of things, yes, they appear green. They're earth saving. They're da. On the manufacturing end of that thing, no, it's not, because these vehicles don't last nearly as long. And I mean, geez, you could just look at the load of Priuses littering everywhere that have kicked the bucket, and some of them are younger than some of the gasoline cars that are out there that are still running.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just whoa. I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily care for electric vehicles, but then again, I wouldn't own an electric vehicle because it's a fun toy. If I owned an electric vehicle, it would be because it's a daily driver. I mean, geez, I drive a 4-cylinder freaking Kia Soul. It's not like I drive that car because I feel like it's the coolest car out there. I drive that car because A, I don't own it. B, it gets my butt back and forth to work. So, and that'll be, and the sad thing is that'll be electric vehicles will be. They're not going to be. You're going to have a few fun and exciting ones, but it's just going to make that thing, a car is just a car, just that much more. It's going to be like your cell phone. Get a new one every 2 years.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're going to be. It's just going to be another really expensive throwaway item. And it's kind of sad. I'm not saying that people don't treat cars like that already as it is. Every 2 years get a new one.
Yeah.
I know that there's people out there that do that. They never even own a car. They lease them every 2 years and take it back to the dealer, get the newest model.
Yeah.
But yeah, cars are not going to be something you hold on to anymore. It's not going to be beneficial because of how expensive these batteries are once they go.
Yeah.
You might as well go buy a new vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
They need to have facilities that recycle Priuses. I can't tell you how many of them are sitting in fields around me with weeds growing around them because they're dead in the water. And yeah, it is basically it. I mean, yeah, if you're in some areas, there are places that you can get new batteries for them that are not actually new, they're just recycled.
Yeah, they're just like refurbished.
Yeah. But they're still expensive. You're talking a couple grand for what battery pack. The cars are not the Priuses, the Tesla. I mean, geez, God forbid Teslas.
Oh yeah.
A Tesla breaks, and geez, I mean, it's not like you can go take them down to your local fucking service place and get them fixed.
Yeah, you pretty well.
And the thing is,
I mean, depending on what it is, you should be able to do it yourself, but like, quicker than stupid.
But yeah, I mean, you basically have to take it back to a Tesla to get it worked on, and and that's another thing that's going to be scary. The more and more these gasoline vehicles go out, mechanics.
Yeah, they're gonna disappear as a whole. They're gonna be replaced with freaking software engineers.
I know. It's going to be scary. And like I said, the cars aren't going to last long enough to need mechanical repair. You know,
No.
that whole keep it simple, stupid routine is going to bite them in the butt because they're not simple. I mean, geez,
Mm-hmm.
look at luxury cars. The high end, you know, what ends up killing them? Most of the electronics. The
Yeah.
electronics die, and then there's not enough of them out there to have affordable parts to, you know what I mean? Unless they're using off the
Yeah.
shelf parts for another vehicle. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
some of the high end ones that use Audi parts, you know, like the Lamborghinis and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, those might be okay, but unfortunately, like a lot of the Ferraris and stuff, they end up freaking getting parked and benched because the computers fry them, and then they're dead in the water
Yeah.
because yeah, Ferrari computer, you know, just like yeah. I mean, even the brakes on them are fucking bad, but you know, something electronic goes in them, and then you're just they're they're useless. Porsche used to have that problem way back in the day, the '90s
Yeah.
and stuff. The computers would go in the Porsches, and then or an engine component would go, and then they would sit because to get those serviced was so expensive.
Stands to
People,
reason.
yeah, well, people were taking them, gutting the Porsche components out of them, and throwing a Chevy V8 in them
Well,
because
yeah.
it was cheaper and more affordable to gut the Porsche powertrain out of them and throw in a small block 350 and get the car up and running again than it was to service the Porsche parts.
Yeah.
By the way, if you didn't notice, Matt MPG has joined us.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
He needs to get back on video
where do
here
I get parts
eventually.
for Pontiac and Oldsmobiles? I get them off the internet. In fact, you can actually still get parts for Pontiac and Oldsmobile at the regular local your local auto parts store. I can get parts for my freaking Trans Am right at Advanced Auto. I might have to wait for them to show up, but I can still go down to the Advanced Auto and order parts for them.
Yeah.
Um, my wife's boss has a Tesla and had to trade it in every few years because the batteries start going bad and he don't want them to replace them, so he just traded it in. Yeah, and that's what I told you. Exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
They're going to be throwaway cars. The freaking batteries are going to go. The batteries are only good for a couple of years. They're going to go, and you're just going to end up trading it in. Think about all of the fucking waste from turning a car over every couple of years. I mean, just the batteries and electrical components alone, how much it's going to take to keep up with that.
A
And how
lot.
many earth resources are going to be wasted in that stuff. Um, yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. Way back in the day, people used to bitch about, you know, internal combustion cars, and they did that one study about how much environmental impact a Gremlin, AMC Gremlin, how much impact that had on the environment from the time it was assembled. So like all research, you know, all the parts that
Yeah.
went into it, all of that, all the way up to if the car was on the road for 30 years.
Jeez.
Okay, that a Gremlin being on the road for 30 years is perfectly capable of doing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um, versus a modern a Prius being on the road
For two?
for 2 years. Because at
God
that time
damn.
Priuses were still new. That
Yeah.
Prius made a bigger environmental impact than the Gremlin being on the road for 30 years.
That's crazy.
Because of the batteries and all of that, plus all of the foam and electronics in the newer vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
That car makes 90% of its environmental impact before it ever hits the road.
Yeah, it stands to reason.
Oh my god, you know what? It's a miracle.
What?
Look what is right below Matt's last comment.
Oh my god. It's
Streamlabs
working.
is actually joining us today.
That's a first.
That's a first in a while,
It's gonna snow, jeez.
right? All right, well, let's see if it works here. Let's see. No, not that. Exclamation point. Top. Let's see if this works. But anyway, oh my god, it did work. There you go, Matt. You're still second. You're quite a bit behind first, but you're still second. Did you see the scores there?
Good Christ.
73,470 points.
Now, if this was a race, Matt would still be on lap 1, and Cletus is on lap 3.
And everybody else is not even around the track yet.
No, Cletus is finishing lap 3.
Cletus is finishing lap 73. Matt is on lap 25. Miss Formy's on lap 15. Z Outlaw. I'm still calling him Z Outlaw. I know he changed his name to Texas Beat Bum, but is on lap 11. It's just funny.
You're on lap 2.
I only got 2,000 points on my own thing. Really?
Closer to 3,000.
I'm trying to see where I'm at. Oh, I'm dead. I'm 10th. That's right. Had to stop for a beer. That's why he's down a couple laps. Like 50 laps.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah. And the thing is the cars aren't. If the cars see, a Prius or a Tesla would be good if the cars would last 20, 30 years.
Yeah, but they don't.
Because by then they may the amount of ecological impact that they receive, because like from the time that they leave the factory to the time that they die, they don't consume so much.
Yeah.
And the only benefit to that is if they last. If they stay on the road for 15, 20, 30 years, then that impact that they have being made is lessened.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is they don't. They last a couple years and they're dead. So they're actually worse for the environment than my Nova.
Yeah.
And that's but people don't see that. They see, oh, but it has no emissions. Did you happen to check the emissions of what it costs to put that car on the road? Did you look? You don't look at that. That's behind the curtain. We don't look at that. We only look at how much is this car saving the environment from the time it hits the road, as the freaking world is dying behind it.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking nuke behind the car, and then everything in front of it is green. Had a flat tire. There was a hurricane. Got stuck in the snow. Violet, I have no idea where you get half this shit, but it's fucking funny. Hello, Mustang guy. For a GM, generally a GM channel. I'm not saying I'm anti any other product because you know damn well I've got several Mustangs and Dodge products sitting over here. I do tend to get a lot of Mustang freaking viewers. Or other car products. Like I said, more than welcome here. Won't get bashed. Just I find it odd. By the way, you want to see something cool? I got something working the other day.
Aw, snap.
I don't know if it'll...
Michael, I detect vehicles headed our way.
I don't know how well that showed up on screen.
It was pretty audible.
Come on. Turbo boost activated, Michael.
It's a little kit, 1/18 scale model that I've had for a while. I went and checked the batteries. And how good batteries that are like little Duracells and stuff, how they're like rated for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
The batteries that were in that car were rated for 2020.
Oh.
That's when their expiration date was.
Good thing you got them.
Well, they were dead anyway. But
but
it's just funny.
They hadn't started corroding.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. Batteries are only good for 10 or 15 years as a use by date, and they were just expiring. So that tells you how long those batteries were sitting in that car.
Mm-hmm.
I had that car before I had the Nova. That's how old that car is. And I've only ever put... those were the original batteries that were in it.
Jeez.
Never replaced them.
Good lord.
But yeah, it's kind of cool because this is like one of my favorite ones. The whole interior lights up with all little gauges and stuff. They all light up as it does its
that's
talking
cool.
thing. Yeah, the back tail lights light up too.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Well, hold on.
Michael, we're losing power.
Oh, they do too.
You can see that. You can slightly see the dash in there.
See what?
You can see the dash when it goes a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
After all, we're only human, right?
It's pretty cool.
Doors open. It has a license plate on the back too that flips from kit to the other the K Knight from Knight Industries. But yeah, I got distracted. I squirreled. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's electric vehicle. I mean, performance-wise, yeah, they're cool. I mean, when I've seen the Tesla go down the track at Cecil County, it was a four-wheel drive, like crossover. You didn't even you heard the tires sticking to the track before you heard anything
I'm sure.
else. That's all you heard. You just heard the tires doing that Velcro noise as they went down the track as they, yeah, just all the way down the freaking track, and it was gone. It was quick, but there was absolutely silent. You heard nothing. I don't know. I guess it would be fun to ride in one, but at that point, when is it like you're just riding in a freaking passenger train, like an Amtrak, versus driving a car? When does it come to the point to where you don't drive a car, the car just transports you to wherever you're going?
Well, I mean, they're already working towards that because those things got, the autopilot and the whole nine yards.
But it's like, that's like they've taken the fun out of owning a vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've driven in some of the newer. I've driven in the ZL1 Camaro, and obviously I've had my Nova and my TA.
Yeah.
The ZL1 Camaro is quick. It puts you in your seat. But the TA and the Nova are a completely different experience. It's raw.
Well, yeah.
It's raw. You can feel everything. You can feel any vibration in the car. You can feel the gravel on the road. You feel none of that in the ZL1. It is butterly smooth.
Got all the fancy new dampers and the whole nine yards.
Yeah, but I mean, like even like just like you don't have that seat of your pants feel. You can't feel the car in your butt. And I don't know. I think that's part of why a lot of people are overdriving these cars, because you lose that sense of being in touch with the road.
Mm-hmm.
You're not feeling what the car is doing. I agree with you, Mustang guys. Stick with the classics. And yes, gotta have that V8 sound. Though, I don't know. I heard a third banger the other day that sounded pretty damn good for a four banger. Granted, it was in a Mustang.
Yeah.
It was an open-headered, literally a headered four-cylinder Fox body.
Oh.
And it sounded good.
I thought you meant like a new Mustang.
No, like a mid-90s, early 90s.
Nice.
It was a track car. It was what is it, Super Stock or whatever, circle track.
Cool.
I don't know. Maybe not have been super stock. I might have been the wrong word, but it was four-cylinder, 4-speed manual, circle track car.
Yeah.
That's just what we need, is a car that can drive itself better than most people can drive.
I mean, it would take care of all the stupid drivers.
He says, I don't even trust my lane assist in my caddy. Yeah, I don't. And the thing is at that point, when do you trust the car that's next to you? And then when you get to the point that everybody's so dependent on their, I mean, no offense, we have this already. Look at how much technology has changed what we can do for ourselves as it is. Think about the freaking contact list in your phone. How many people still have a list of phone numbers that they can go to if their phone dies?
Probably no one.
I mean, does anybody remember what a Rolodex is?
No.
You don't even know what a Rolodex is.
I mean, no one remembers.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's that thing of like everyone's contact information.
Yeah, it was a spiral thing, and it had little note cards that you stuck into it, and you would write down, your different phone numbers, and you could roll through it. They also had just the flip decks where you just kind of like card catalog. There you go. There's another one. Card catalog. Does anybody know what a card catalog is anymore? Could a kid today go into a library and use a card catalog to find a book? No. If they can't type the name of the book into the freaking computer and the computer tell you where it's at, they wouldn't be able to find it.
Yeah, for real.
There's a bunch of other things, that we do today that, God forbid, that if we didn't have something to look up, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that we have come up with inventions to do that if we had to go back and do by hand, most people wouldn't know how to do them. The Dewey Decimal System, yep. Yep, Fords have the trailer backup assist. Yep, you don't even have to do that for yourself anymore. I'll tell you what, though. Other than my own phone number for my phone, and that's only because I've had the same phone since 2000 and same phone number since like 2002. So for like 18 years, I've had the same phone number. If it weren't for the fact that I've had that phone number, I have my new work phone. I have to look in the contacts and find out what my new work phone number is all the time. Because I don't remember it. I can't tell you my girlfriend's phone number off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Can't do it. It's like before, when you were a kid, you knew your home phone number and you knew your mom and dad's work phone number off the top of your head.
Yep.
If not your best friend's phone number, you knew everybody's phone number on your head, on the top of your head, if you didn't have it written down somewhere. So we didn't have a thing that we carried around that had everybody's phone number, so we didn't have to remember it. Yeah, and normally, it's phone numbers that you've had memorized for a long time. Oh my God, Streamlabs is there again.
Sweet Jesus.
Yes, in case you didn't know, we do have a Discord. There is the link for it right then and there. That's the other thing. Have you guys checked out my Teespring account lately? I have a bunch of great merch on there, and debating on whether or not I need to update. So, I mean, if you guys want to go check it out and let me know any of the designs that you still like and want to have hang around, any ones that you don't particularly care for, let me know. Go check it out. See if there's anything up there that you like, or maybe something that isn't there that used to be there that you would like to see back. Or if you have any ideas for new merch, let me know. That stuff is there for you guys to enjoy, and if you guys aren't enjoying it, then there's not much point of it being there. Yeah, so I think eventually somewhere in here there will be a Teespring link, unless they already had it.
I don't know.
What? The only one I've seen is the Discord one is still going, because that's the second time the Discord one has popped up. I have not seen any of the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean, this is also the first time it's been working in a while, so...
working at all.
Yeah.
And I know this is going to pop up a thing. Yes, it is. There we go. Just snag that before it loads in. Timers. So Discord is set to go off every 14 minutes with a line minimum of 5. And maybe they changed it. So let's see, we'll change this to 5. Line minimum. 5. Save that. Yes, no, I don't want that quite. We'll do 10. Because that one should be the one that comes up the most. This one 12. 10. Alright, let's see if that works.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going to give away some loyalty points here, since it's working. So, let's do 2,000 points for everybody that's in here right now. Cool. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us tonight. Not saying we're disappearing, I'm just thanking you guys all for hanging out. I'm going to put this down here just so I have it.
We're here, we're gone.
My dad is 89, and he had totally lost. Confused. Oh, okay, he's lost with all the electronic stuff. Yeah, I would say so. That's understandable. Then again, yeah. Pilot's going on 66. Parents would go nuts to see the shit we have these days. Yeah.
Yep.
My mom's 53. She can use a phone. No, she's 54 now. She can use a phone pretty well. She's one of these people though. You know, you can tell the difference. You know, the older generation, they're like this.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the rest of us are all just, you know, one-handing it.
Mm-hmm.
Dad would have been 102 on a... Wow.
Jeez.
102. May the 4th be with him. I mean, force. What you up to, Biggie?
What?
I said, what you up to?
Not much.
I say, because you're not playing a game, I don't think, because my computer didn't time you out.
Oh.
Normally it does.
Normally.
So my kid is turning 3. My youngest.
Oh.
My youngest turning 3. We just had his birthday party this weekend. It was his 3 Rex birthday. So fun themed. I made 2 cakes. Pretty cool. One was a brontosaurus.
Cool.
And the other one was just like a dinosaur island with a bunch of dinosaurs and palm trees and stuff on it.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun. I did that yesterday. He got his first Hot Wheels. His first Hot Wheels track at 3. This thing takes up half my living room. I spent the last 3... From the time that we got off playing Call of the Wild with you earlier...
Yeah.
Until basically right up before this live stream, I was putting that thing together.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a 4-story car parking lot with like a bunch of ramps that come off of it. And one's like a big corkscrew that runs down into a dinosaur that chomps the car.
Cool.
Then there's the other one is just goes around each level of the parking garage down to the bottom, and then it has a 2-lane that goes past a T-Rex, and then the first car that passes it will knock the T-Rex down on top of the other one.
Oh.
It's not an actual Hot Wheels track. It's like a knockoff, but still. Like, he cares.
Still thought that counts.
Well, like, he cares. It works. It's nice.
Yeah.
I think the plastic's a little cheap. It's a little flimsy, but again, it's not something he's going to care about.
Yeah.
We don't call them Legos here. Do you know what we call Legos? Well, actually, Legos, what? Army Man, Matchbox cars, monster trucks. Those are called Parent Traps.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like just like Home Alone when he like throws the jacks out on top of the stairs or whatever, so that when you take that first step over, you go. Yeah. I'm waiting for my kid to use that as a way to keep from getting in trouble. Just like he'll be in this room getting in trouble or something, and you'll hear me like yell at him, and I'll go run into him. And he's got this line of toys across the floor between me and him. I dare you, Dad, to cross this force field.
Do it. You won't.
Right? See you later, Matt. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, that video I put out like 2 weeks ago, YouTube searches picked it up.
Cool.
It's not like viral or nothing, but I didn't expect it to be. But the click-through rate is damn near 40%.
Damn.
That means 40% of the people that see that video click on it.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's what we need. Now, granted, the search volume isn't super high, but it'll get there.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's a YouTube how-to, staple. You're not going to get a viral video. A how-to video doesn't come out of the door as a viral video. A how-to video will slowly build that up as it goes. And I've got the corner market, because if you try to search anything about hooking up your portable dishwasher to your washer-dryer hookup, there's nothing. I don't care if you Google it. I don't care if you YouTube it. There is nothing. I looked. I couldn't find anything.
Mm-hmm.
I came up with this on my own. So, yeah, right off the bat, I have no competition.
Yep.
At least at the moment, I have no competition. So, but it's a the dishwasher hose thing, Pilot. But yeah, I when I went to go do that, because the space I had to hook up my dishwasher was nowhere near my sink, and I wasn't going to leave my dishwasher hanging out in the middle of my freaking kitchen to do dishes.
Yeah.
I had a perfectly good spot down at the end, actually a good bit from everything from the stove on over to the pantry, which is a good 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Was open, and then it just happens to be a washing machine drain and a hot cold water hookup for a clothes washer in the corner of my kitchen. I don't know why it's there, but it's there, and I'm like, well, it's just a washer hookup. Isn't there a way that I can hook that up? I mean, how do you hook up one to your sink? So I looked up how to hook up one to my sink, and then I looked up to see if I could find it. Couldn't find anything. So I'm just thinking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking. I'm like, well, it just needs to run hot water. I don't need the cold water.
Yeah.
And as long as I can find some way to drain the water coming out of the dishwasher into a drain, I'm golden. I'm set.
Yep.
I just figured out what I needed to do to make it work, and made it work. And I was like, well, if nobody else put this out here, I'm going to film it and put it out. It just took me forever to get up the freaking motivation to make the video. I had all the footage. I had it sitting on my phone for a while. It just never put it up because the computer was giving me trouble about then. Remember, I couldn't get the editing program to open up with the graphics card that I had. Speaking of, do I go 3070 or wait for Big Navi? 3070 is just as powerful as the 2080 Ti.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Which was an $800 fucking card. Uses less resources than the 2080 Ti does.
Well, by now it's probably more even.
What?
For 2080 Ti?
2080 Ti is, I guarantee you, the 2080 Ti is going to literally, the bottom is going to fall out on the price for that thing.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be so many.
Oh, my God.
All right, see you later, Mock. Have fun, take care. Don't forget to check out Teespring account. But yeah, I have a feeling that with all of the used cards that are going to hit the market as soon as the 3070 releases. Like, I mean, the prices might still be up there now. What are they at now? The 2080 Ti.
A refurbished 2080 Ti is $1,100.
It's not going to stay there very long. You wait for the 3070 to hit the market, and you watch how much that price drops. They're going to be obsolete. If you can get,
theoretically, the 1080 is supposed to be obsolete, but I guarantee you those are still selling for at least $500.
But the point is, okay, a 2080 Ti is supposed to be around, like what, $800, $900?
Hang on, let me see what NVIDIA is selling
for.
Not
the Titan. The
Yeah, I know, not the Titan.
Oh.
No shit, not. Go back. No.
Where's
what the heck?
I'm having a cleater.
From NVIDIA, a Founders Edition card is $1,200.
No, they're always expensive.
Yeah. And the $500 card they have coming out matches this in performance.
Well, yeah.
There might still be certain situations where the 2080 Ti performs better, but we won't know for sure.
I doubt that, because the 3070, which is supposed to match in performance, does it with a lot less resources. It's more efficient at doing what it does, and it has all the newer software. And it's got more. Yeah. It's got more.
We don't have anything to go on yet besides what NVIDIA says, and that could be, best case scenario.
It could be.
It could be for like, I don't know, like a simulated workload.
But the difference is, if it's doing it at that for half the cost, even if it's a little less than the 2080 Ti.
Yeah.
Come on. For half the cost, for almost the same performance, if not better.
Yeah, well, we won't know for sure until they actually release it.
But yeah, I'm still anxiously waiting to hear what the big Navi thing is going to be. Because yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here, and again, this is you're running a NVIDIA, right?
Yeah, 1080.
Yeah, I'm running a Radeon 5700 XT, which is about the same, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right. I have, and we've already experienced this a few times the last couple of times we tried to play 7 Days to Die, where my card decides to bug the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, am I AMD, oh my god, fanboy? Fuck no. But I'm also for what's the best performance can I get for my price range.
Yep.
Price of a 1080 versus a 5700 XT, there's a little bit of a difference there.
Yep.
And I can get better performance out of I can get comparable performance for quite a bit less. Granted, I don't have ray tracing. Does the 1080 have ray tracing?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, you don't have ray tracing either. But...
Well, in the newest drivers, there should be something that can make it simulate ray tracing. Let me open GeForce Experience, see if I can find something on it.
And my Commodore 64 can send emails. Oh my god! I saw something today. An NES console, original Nintendo, sent a tweet out.
Yeah.
To Twitter.
Oh my god.
The actual console. They sent a tweet from a NES console.
That's wild.
And it just said something about hello or something like that. and yeah, I mean, a fucking NES console from 1980s sent out a Twitter tweet. Somebody had modified an NES console and was using the console's hardware to send out a tweet. They used you had to scroll up and down through the letters, one letter at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to scroll till you found an A, then you had to move over one scroll till you found a whatever. And obviously, it's like going back to the old 25 cents a text message days for the old phones,
Yeah.
the T9,
Yeah.
but
Get the
worse,
hell out of here.
but worse. I mean, it's not even like all right. So like when you want to send a message on Xbox or whatever, and you have to like point around to the different letters and it has them all spread out on the keyboard. That's even
Yeah.
much of a pain in the ass. Can you imagine if you didn't even have that and you had to literally scroll up and down until you got to the letter you wanted to?
Yeah.
At the speed that an NES would shift through letters?
Oh my God.
I guarantee you it took him a couple minutes just to type out that text message, even though it was a simple,
for
like,
sure.
2 words. But yeah, it was just the fact that it did it. That it was able to communicate and send out a text message like that.
Yeah.
Again, modified, but it was an.
Speaking of modified and Nintendo stuff, what is it? Linus Tech Tips did a review on something. It's this kit you buy, but what doesn't come with the kit is some buttons you got to source yourself, and you need a Nintendo Wii. Care to guess what you do with said Wii?
What do you do?
You take it apart, you take the motherboard out, and then you cut out a section of the motherboard. Now, I don't. Well, I mean, motherboards
That doesn't
like
sound like a very cost-effective way of doing something.
well,
And
the
again, Wii's aren't
motherboard
that most
is
expensive anymore. I have a Wii sitting
yeah.
downstairs. Nobody ever uses it.
Hang on, let me see if I can flip through the video.
I think my kid is still awake. I can't tell if it's my kid or if it's just downstairs listening to something on her phone.
Handheld.
When was the last time you heard someone say, "Shh, I'm on long distance"? What's long distance? Or how about when you picked up the phone and somebody was on the phone? Did you ever have to experience that, Biggie?
What?
Picking up a phone and then somebody else in your house was already on the phone.
Oh yeah, probably.
Back when landlines were landlines.
Yeah.
And they were all connected together. Because even cordlesses don't do that, really, I don't think.
Yeah, alright, hang on a second. Gosh, diddly darn.
Alright, Flanders.
Wait, hang on a second. Nope.
Party line. Oh, yeah, and even before that, several houses on the same block used to fucking share phone lines.
Yeah?
That's a Wii board.
Yep, and you cut that part out of it. That is all you need. You don't need any of this crap out here. Well, you do need, I think, this, but all you gotta do is you
I
gotta...
think that's the wireless card, isn't it?
Yeah, you just gotta bridge the connections from here down to here. But that's it. Well, you just cut that out, and then... It is for... Let's see.
I think I see what it is. It's to make a modern Game Boy.
Yep, pretty much. See, I'm not actually playing the video, so this doesn't count. It's got like a 3D printed thing, and there's a part where he actually... Wait, is it the part of the thumbnail where he's holding it up? No.
But
Come
why?
on.
Why?
Why what?
Why do it?
So you could get an idea of like how big the motherboard is in comparison to how big the actual thing is, but I'm not gonna be able to find it. But you can run like all kinds of stuff, like it's got a little thing, and
That's a lot. That's a bigger than the original Game Boy, though.
yeah, but you gotta source your own buttons and everything. And you can play Mario on it. You can play all kinds of crap on it.
Oh. My scanner could get baby monitor transmissions. Almost every I used to have the old walkie-talkie to walkie-talkie things. They would pick up baby monitors all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. That's horrible, Pilot. That is horrible. Dude, we never... I think the most we hit tonight was 8. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, it's just wow. And technology is cool and all, but at the same time, technology is I think sometimes for everything that cool that comes out, I think there's technology that makes us lose a part of the wonder of what is what is.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, there's like manual transmissions. I mean, there's something cool about shifting your own gears and things like that. And then, yeah, automatic transmissions are great, especially like if you're city driving and stuff like that. But like in a sports car, there's something that takes away from that. Excuse me. Uh, by the way, how many people are still here? I see Pilot. I don't know who else is all still here. I think we're down to 3 people.
Oh.
I think so. I think we're down to 3. Oh boy. Pilot, you're gonna get me demonetized. Oh, whew. I watched the Donut Media episode on what happened with B is for Build.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is I didn't realize that the Batmobile was another one of those ones that people, not the original Batmobile, but the 1989 one was another one that people were basically told to destroy the replicas.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks though, because it's an iconic car, and I don't understand. Why do people have to be so greedy that you can't let somebody else enjoy something? Why does it always have to be just a 1 or 2 off?
Yeah.
I just noticed that. Is that a Pink Floyd shirt?
Yes, it is actually.
Are you actually a Pink Floyd fan?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of "I've Got a Bike"?
I've got a bike.
You can ride it if you like.
Maybe.
Got to check out old Pink Floyd. There was like a turning point in his life. Everything before it was all like happy and weird and like really tripped out. And then there was something that happened, and everything after that is that like dark Pink Floyd that we all hear today.
Yeah.
Like The Wall and The Day the Tigers Broke Free and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you catch any of that stuff from before that time period, it is like you would be hard pressed to believe that was Pink Floyd. It's weird.
I believe it.
I have like a complete Twerk edition somewhere, and it has everything from before and after that one album. Yeah, I'm a big Pink Floyd. Like The Wall was one of my favorite songs for like ever, and I think another one of my favorites is The Day the Tigers Broke Free.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard that one?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's a good listen. You should listen to that one. If I can find it somewhere, I'll play it later. I don't have any of my CDs up here. Actually, no, I do. My CDs are in a box over there. I have literally a box that is nothing but CDs that have not been out of that box probably in 8 years. I used to have, way back when, I had a whole hard drive. In fact, I might have one of those hard drives. It had 230 hours of music on it.
Jeez.
That was back before Spotify and Pandora and all that stuff, where if you wanted a music collection, you had to upload everything to a hard drive yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had Grateful Dead's Complete Works, every single song that they ever made. Not every album, every song. So I had all the songs that were on. They had a magazine out, and every magazine they would give you a CD with a few songs on it, and they were called Dick's Picks. They were stuff that wasn't released, stuff that was never released on a CD, but it was all Grateful Dead. So live performances, I had them all. That every single Dick's Picks, I had all of their albums they had out. I had every single AC/DC, every single The Who,
Yeah.
Like a lot of the good old school bands, I had every single album, and a lot of that is thanks to my mom. So my mom had a really impressive, huge CD collection. And I was living at home at that point, and I would just go up, take 10, 15 CDs, take them downstairs, upload them to the computer. So I could listen to whatever I wanted at any point in time. And, obviously, take that with me, and I could whatever. And it was well, good, and great. Like, over 200 and some hours worth of music. And then at some point, my computer did something stupid, and I lost everything from, like, I think it was, like, H all the way to T.
Oh my god.
Just lost a whole chunk. And I'm not talking I'm talking like every artist from that section. All of everything in their folders gone.
Wait, what?
When was the last time you told someone that they left the lights on? Oh, left their lights on. Actually, yes, it does happen. My Kia does it to me all the fucking time. My Kia, if you go in the passenger side door, right? Like say I left my sunroof open, right? I go in the passenger side door, turn on the key, put the sunroof closed, and then try to leave. Then go back out the passenger side door and close the door. It will turn off the lights.
Oh.
You have to go around, open up the driver's side door, and close it.
That's ridiculous.
Because it's assumed the driver's still in the car.
That is so, dumb.
The running lights will stay on until the driver's side door opens and closes. Oh, and I have literally killed my battery doing that before. Because if it's in the middle of the day, you don't really notice that the lights are on.
Yeah, that is absurd.
I have killed the batteries in the Kia by doing that. Because I just noticed, oh wait, the windows are open. Let me go turn off the windows real quick. I close the windows real quick. And next thing you know, hey, do you know your lights are still on? Fuck. Or if say you run into the car real quick and hit the dome light.
Yeah.
And then forget that you clicked the dome light, and because you're just used to the I would say I park my car and I'm sitting in the car and the interior dome light turns off, the timer or whatever, and so you click the dome light so you continue doing whatever you're doing, and then you get out of the car and leave and forget that you clicked the dome light.
Yeah.
And then the light never goes off.
See, I do that a lot actually, because with my truck I'll turn the light on, then I'll open up the door, then I'll be like, oh, the light's on, that's cool, and then I close the door behind me, not thinking about it, but my truck will actually shut them off.
Oh, see, mine doesn't. It's an actual physical switch, so it's not something the computer can shut off.
Oh.
So it's actually like you have the regular automatic dome light that turns on and off when you turn the car on, or you open the door, but it also has a physical click. So you click it on and off, and if you click it, it's an actual. It'll come on even if the car's off. So you can go say you open your door or whatever, and the car is not on. And you need light, so you click the little button, and it turns the light on. Mm-hmm. That's not controlled by the doors. It's a separate system. So if you leave that on, it's on. I got just the knob thing I use for dimming the lights. I just use that instead because it's easier. Yeah.
But I got the push buttons up above the
the map lights.
Yeah.
Now the Nova has a pull-out dial. There's a lever down on the bottom underneath the left, and you literally have to pull it out once for your running lights. And you have to pull it out again, another notch for your headlights. And no, they don't turn off when you turn your car off. You have to remember to push that lever in before you get out of the car. And then, of course, you turn it left or right, and it dims the dashboard lights.
Yeah.
And then the headlight switch is down on the floor. And in fact, I'm pretty positive the TA has the same system. I know it has the floorboard headlight high beam switch, but I think it also has the pull out headlight dimmer button too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everything turns off. Yeah, that's right. I guess after 10 minutes, if you try to pop the trunk, it won't do it. He says that in the new Corvette, everything shuts off after 10 minutes. It completely turns the car off.
Oh.
God forbid if you're sitting there listening to the radio or something.
I know, right?
I used to do that all the time. I used to use my car as a boombox. My Nova. Well, the thing is you got to remember, I had two 6-inch rounds with tweeters in the doors.
Yeah.
I had two 5x7s next to the rear passenger seats, so like right above the armrest for the back seat.
Yeah.
And those had a main speaker and a mid speaker in them. No, it had a main speaker and a tweeter in those as well. The back deck lid, so up on the back deck lid behind your head in the back seat, were two 6x9s.
Yeah.
They had a low, a mid, and a tweeter in them. Those were Kenwoods. In fact, the speakers for the back seat and the rear trunk tray, those were both Kenwoods. The front ones were Earthquakes. And then I had two 10-inch subs in the trunk, also Earthquakes, with a 600-watt amp.
Nice.
The front two speakers were wired as your front left and right. All four of the back speakers were wired together, so left and right, but the two speakers on each side were wired together as your rear speakers.
Yeah.
And I think they were ran in series. You could run them in either series or parallel. And I ran them to whatever would increase the output.
Yeah.
And then again, you had the two 10-inch Earthquakes hooked through the amp and a capacitor. And all I had to do, what I would do is I would drop the back seat, and then I would open the doors and open the trunk.
Oh.
Dude, you basically had a sound stage. Anytime as long as you pointed the back of the car to wherever you wanted to be at, all those speakers were literally just pointing directly at you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, it was fun. That car would thump. I went to a Tool concert in 2007. It's in the middle of Reading, and you had to park in the parking garage next to the theater. And I was parked like the second or third floor from the top. And as I was leaving, I had the windows rolled down. And I was just sitting there. I was following behind. There was a Rowdy car in front of me or whatever, and I had Tool. I had their newest album blasting in the car. And I was running a Kenwood, like brand new Kenwood head unit in the car at that point. Freaking that car sounded nice. It sounded a lot nicer than a lot of the racers that were there. You know, because all you hear is bass in those cars. My car wasn't like, obviously I'm only running 10-inch subs. That car wasn't the craziest bass-wise, but everything was balanced. It was like listening to a good surround sound at home. You know, that kind of balanced. Yeah. And so I had it cranked. And I'm just, who are you? Wave your fatty finger, that whole spiel. And I'm coming down around the roundy, and
roundy.
Yeah, it's you go roundy up, you go roundy down. So we're going. It's not like the ones where the round is on the outside. It's the one where you have a center lane for parking cars. You have like 3 rows. So you have the outside, the one side, the middle is always up. Yeah. And then the one outside would be a down and the other outside would be an up. So, you would go, depending on which way you're either going down the one circle or you're going up the other circle. So anyway, so I'm going down, and the car in front of me is rocking out. And they had a big sunroof in that car. Fucking 2 girls pop out of the fucking top. Fucking, they hear my music, they turn around, give me the freaking thumbs. Oh no, lost my ear.
Smooth.
Give me the thumbs up, and then they lift the shirts up. No bra, no nothing. Just two freaking hot chicks, boobs, fucking rocking out. I was only like 2007. I was 22, 23. As fucking shy as can be. You know, I mean, you got to think about it. At that time, I was still living at home, and like really just had not gone out, on my own really yet. But yeah, that was like the coolest thing that fucking happened to me at that point. And yeah, it was because the fucking car. I mean, geez, I'm in a classic freaking car, fucking blaring Tool, and at that point the car was black with the blue stripes.
Yeah.
Was already sitting with that nose down, ass up in the air kind of look. It was loud. I mean, it was glass packed. It was a glass packed 6-cylinder.
Oh.
So yeah, it was loud. Yeah, back then there was no masks. It's 2007. But yeah, though I will have to tell you, the concert that I went to back in, what was that, November, in Philly, way better fucking concert. That concert was fucking off the wall. If you ever have a chance to go and see a Tool concert, I would do it.
Oh.
It will be like, there has not been a better concert performance other than maybe Rammstein since Pink Floyd.
Oh.
Pink Floyd in the 70s used to do shit that today would still be fucking awesome. Okay, they're laser shows, laser lights, all kinds of fucking shit. Tool is an experience. If you've never been to a Tool concert, I mean, if you haven't listened to Tool, period, you should. Good set of headphones. Listen to Tool. Maybe something to loosen your mind a little bit as well. Whatever choice that might be. But yeah, it's an experience. Chicago's another good band. You never hear me knock Chicago either. But Tool is completely different. But anywho, it is what? 10:30?
10:35.
Unfortunately, chat is kind of dead. Thank you, Pilot, for hanging out with me. In fact, I am going to, whoever's in here right now, I'm going to give another 4,000 points just for fucking hanging out when there's nobody else here.
Points.
4,000 points. There we go. Let's see. That should get some people up. Yeah, that brings Pilot. I don't know where was Pilot at earlier. Let's see if I scroll that back over there. Yeah, how much money? How many points?
He should now be in 4th, actually.
All right, so he had 8,000 points there. That was before I gave the 2,000 points, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to wait a couple of minutes for it to queue again. Because right now it has him at 10,000 points, which was before the 2,000. Oh, it was just after the 2,000.
Actually, no, he should be in 3rd.
I doubt he's in 3rd.
Well,
even if I gave him 4,000 points, he wouldn't be above.
He's at 8,000 now. You already gave him 2.
He's at 10,282 before the 4,000.
That's before the 4,000.
Right.
No, wait, not quite 3rd. Almost.
Almost. He'll be right behind Miss Forming when that goes through. I think. Because you should be. You had how many points did you? You had like 2,000 before. No, it never gave you the 2,000 points earlier.
Oh.
You apparently didn't talk.
Yeah, I guess not. Because
you're still at 4,282. which you were at. Yeah, you were exactly that earlier.
Heck.
But yeah. No, still hasn't done it. Well, just remember, if it hasn't done it before our next time, then I'll just give it to him. I mean, unless somebody else wants to pipe up in the chat that they were here as well.
Hey, I was here. Well, I mean, I was on screen, but...
Oh, yeah, you were, but... There's the Discord one again already. Labor Day weekend, yep. It's a dead night. Okay, I'm just going to give it to him. It might give it to him twice, but...
Heck it.
Yep, heck it. There we go. Now I'll give it to you too.
Whee.
There we go. That kicks you up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th.
Woo!
I got Streamlabs is in there. Oh no, it doesn't count the Twitter ones when it does the points in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that should work. Let's try it. No, I have to. No, stop. Stop being a dick. Now somebody else should freaking sit there and donate to get. Need somebody new.
Yeah.
It's been Desiree and fucking Cletus. There we go. Stuff with Cletus, 73, 470. Matt, 25, 120. Miss Formally, 15, 925. Pilot at 1490, 14,292. Texas B Bum at 11,850. DYI Misfit at 11,770. Lovely bunch of coconuts at 82.92. 82.92, that's a nice number.
Mm-hmm.
Old car auto guy, you passed him. He's at 73.12. Then Desiree at 30.30. And then me at 27.68. I should give myself 4,000 points.
Yeah.
Oh, I was here. Give myself points.
Mm-hmm.
Give myself
The
all
points
of the
don't
points.
matter.
You know what? I'll give myself all of the points.
Mm. Hmm.
See, look. Is it going to give it to me? You're not typing in right? There it goes. I gave myself all of the points.
Oh my god.
I'll come back here to Cletus. I'll beat
Can
you
you
in
use
points.
that on for a discount on your own stuff?
Sure. I could give myself a discount on my own stuff whenever I want. I don't want to hear it. I literally can. I love how the mouse... Why is it tracking the mouse? It should not be tracking the mouse.
I don't know.
Not pick your nose. I gotta change that. Because it should not be tracking the mouse. Some video. Window capture. Where is it? Preferences. Oh, I can't do it while it's using it.
Oof.
Or no, maybe it's because it was locked. Oh, it was locked, I think. Yeah, it was locked. Viewer count unlocked. No, not viewer count. Yeah. No, it is unlocked. Where's properties at? They got a performance mode. I don't know what that is.
Hmm.
There it is, properties. No, why is it? It shouldn't be doing that. Should not be. No, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that, but it shouldn't. But all right. So I'm gonna call tonight, and we'll see you guys next week, 9 p.m. Sunday. Set your alarm clock, your Alexa, whatever you need to do, and catch you guys here next week. Until then, stay safe.